You're listening to the Hero's Quest podcast, your source for creating the hero mindset and abandoning the victim mentality. I'm your host and life coach, Tim Holloway. Join me on the quest to unlock your inner hero and take responsibility for your life.
The most important thing in life is to decide what is important. So the question I have for you today is, what are you giving your time and your energy to? And are they important things or are they unimportant things? You see, we make thousands of choices a day. From the moment that we get out of bed, we chose to get out of bed, to get dressed, to do our morning rituals, brush our teeth. And literally by the time that we leave the house, we've made 1,000 decisions. And I wouldn't even begin to fathom how many decisions we make in a day. And so when we look at our life, when we ponder it at the end of the day, which is an important thing to do, I recommend the H.E.R.O's reflection, and I will talk to you about that in some later episode. But it's reflecting on your life to see how you did in your health, your emotional well-being, your relationships, and taking ownership of your life. So as you look at your day, was your life consumed by important things, or was it consumed by the unimportant? The task that you completed that day, do they fall under the category of unimportant or important? Do you complete one important task a day and 100 unimportant tasks? That's the question that you need to ponder. And then begin to ask yourself, how can I begin to complete more important tasks that get me to where I actually want to be? You see, most of our lives are putting out fires. We got our fire extinguisher and we are driven instead of guided. You see, guided by values and planning out your day, that is very methodical. You see, but a lot of us are driven. We're driven by the demands of other people and the desires of others and our occupation and all these things. And we're going around reacting everywhere instead of actually sitting down and making a plan and responding to our plan. So this is the question we have to ask ourselves, is this: does our effort and our attention, does that get us closer or farther from our dreams? You see, our life is the sum total of the decisions and the tasks that we do daily. And those tasks get us to our destination, what we desire and what we want. So as we look at our life at this moment, right now, my life is a sum total of my decisions and my actions thus far. And if I don't like my life, then I got to change my decisions and my actions. And the only one that I can blame is the man in the mirror. I am responsible to create my life, and if I am unhappy with it, it's because I have made it that way. So, is your effort, is your attention, is it bringing you your dreams? Or is your actions, daily actions, actually pushing you farther from your dreams? You see, it's important to do what's important with the time that you have. You see, all of us are allotted a certain amount of time. And life truly is really short. As I begin to contemplate, my life is half over. And so I'm going to make sure with all my might that I take advantage of every opportunity that I have for my next, because it is halfway over. You see, are you going to be managed by your values and by your internal compass? Or are you going to be managed by your smartphone, by entertainment, by pleasing other people? You see, the choice is ours. My mind is coming back to the 80-20 rule. That is 20% of what we do brings us 80% of our results. And it's the vital factors. It's the key things that we do that actually bring us the success. Yet our life is consumed with this other 80%. And sometimes we get shifted and focused on the unimportant, not understanding that those couple of core little things that we continue to do actually produce the great success in our lives. And so what you can do is focus on the 4. And what I mean by that is your hero, your health, your emotional, your relationships, and you're owning your role in this world. If you focus on the 4, that is the vital 4, then that will produce 80% of the success in your life. You see, but when we focus outside of those realms, right, on the things that are detrimental to us, or if we focus on one at the expense of the other, this is where chaos and frustration and disappointment sets in. Here's what it looks like. I'm going to focus on my health above all else. And then I'm going to focus more on my health. I'm going to abandon my emotional well-being. I'm going to forsake my relationships. And I'm not going to own my role. I'm just going to be concerned about my health. And so you can guarantee that your life is going to fall apart because it's not balanced. So if you focus on the 4, you will be powerful. I'm telling you. If you look at your life and put your top 10 goals, but you put the number 1 and the number 2 and let them become your focus, they will produce 80% of the success in your life. That means if you take it this way, you got these vital 4, the health, the emotional well-being, the relationship, owning your role. You got those 4, but you're unsatisfied with 2. And that is your health and your relationships. And so you produce 2 goals in that area. I'm telling you, focusing on those 2 things is going to change your life. Absolutely. See, it's pursuing the unimportant that leaves us empty. You see, when it comes down to it, the American dream, we got to ask ourselves, is it our dream? Is it really our dream? Are we chasing the money? You see, pursuing the unimportant is chasing money. Pursuing the unimportant is chasing things. Pursuing the unimportant is pursuing the absolute perfect job or the fountain of youth or being beautiful. You see, all these things in the long run will be unimportant. And if all of our time and all of our attention is focused just on our beauty, then everything else in our life is going to suffer. And so we need to holistically look at our hero and begin to develop the areas that we are unsatisfied in. And this is going to create a wholeness. So you're not chasing money. You're chasing a fulfilled passion and a purpose. So you're not chasing beauty in the senses that I got to be more beautiful than everybody else. You're chasing health. You see, these things are positive things and these things are holistic. These things you will find a fulfilled life if you pursue them with purpose and passion. You see, many people are chasing love and attention. Many people are chasing the approval of others. Many people are pursuing the newest happening trend. And many people are chasing this false sense of happiness and the American dream. And I'm telling you, all of those will leave you empty. Once you get them, if you do, you're going to be empty as you always were. Because it's not holistic. It's not focused on the whole you and the real you. So the hero challenge is this. Begin to look at your life, your H.E.R.O. Find one area in 2 of those categories and begin to focus on that for the next 30 days. I challenge you to do this. Come up with a plan and a solution how you are going to implement change in that area. And understand that you have the power to carry out that plan. Powerful stuff. Remember today to be a hero. That is, I will be honorable. I will be empowered. I will be resilient. And I will take ownership for my life. In the link below, you'll find the Hero's Blueprint for Success. Click on that link. That is our gift to you. Remember today to be your own hero and join us at wakethehero.com.